all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here with another TNI news video. And we got a lot to cover today, a lot of news coming out of the Fan Expo in Canada, especially for you Marvel Legends fans, and then a few other things as well that have kind of broken today. So I'm not even going to spend a lot of time telling you about those two contests on Marvelous News and Toy News International that I always remind you about, where you can win the $100 store credits, but I will tell you that the details for those contests are in the video description below. But again, we got a lot of news. So first thing, I just wanted to share these images that Tom Holland, actor Tom Holland, who plays Spider-Man in the newer Spider-Man movies from Sony, he posted up these images on his own Instagram page where it shows Robert Downey Jr., who of course plays Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and himself. And I don't know exactly what they're trying to tell us here, but it certainly has caused a lot of rumors to hit the internet that I've heard everything from a 7-movie deal has been struck between Disney and Sony for Spider-Man to appear in Marvel movies. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I do have a feeling that something is going on as far as the negotiations. And if you haven't been following all week, basically news broke this week that negotiations to broker a new deal between Sony and Disney and Marvel so that Tom Holland and Spider-Man could continue to appear in MCU movies, and that Marvel would continue to give input on the Spider-Man specific movies from Sony. So again, I don't know what's going on here, but I have a feeling that they wouldn't be posting images if something wasn't coming. We've got the D23 convention going on this weekend, where of course Marvel is at, so maybe they will announce something there in regards to this. So stay tuned. Okay, now for toy news. And toy news, I've got a few things. So before I get into the expo stuff, first we had earlier this morning, we had, thanks to Amazon, well, they were the first ones to put it out, but now it's up for pre-order everywhere. But we had a Marvel Legend reveal of that Varaiant Iron Man figure. So I've talked about this before. This Iron Man variant figure popped up on a list months ago. We didn't know exactly what it was going to be. Now we do. It's a stealth suit Invincible Iron Man. This is a repaint of the red and gold one they did a year or so ago. And it doesn't have the arm cannon anymore. It has got one of those laser swords that we've seen with other figures, and it's got repulsor blast effects, and it's got multiple hands, which is nice. But it's black and blue colors for a stealth suit. So that's what the Variant figure is. We still don't know. The one last figure on that list that popped up months ago is the Variant War Machine, which we're pretty sure is going to be a Variant Punisher War Machine, but that figure is yet to be announced or revealed in any way, so we'll continue to have to wait and see. Also, we got official images for the MAFEX Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker figure. So we saw this figure show up at some overseas conventions. I believe it was actually before San Diego that this started to show up, but now we've got the official images for the figure. Now the figure is not going to be released until June of 2020, so we've got a ways to go. But the figure is going to have a lot of accessories, multiple webbing effects. He's got the civilian clothes, the sweatpants and the jacket and stuff that you saw the character wear in the movie over his spider suit. Those are soft goods. So, they're starting to move into soft goods with their MAFEX figures. We saw it first with the Miles Morales figure from this, based on the same movie. And now we're seeing it with the Peter Parker figure. And he's going to come with things like a piece of pizza and a hand that's holding a coffee mug and other various hands and such. So again, that figure is going to be available in June and should be going up for pre-order pretty soon. I just got a package today, so I don't know how many of you like unboxings, but this comes from Robot Kingdom, so I'm pretty sure I know what this is, but I figured I'd go on and open it up here. I don't do much in the way of specific unboxing videos, but I figured since this arrived and all, I think it's a cool figure, so that's why I wanted to do it here on air. If it's what I think it is, and it is. So it's the new Star Wars Black Series General ObiWan Kenobi figure. So here in the United States, this figure is going to be released as a Walgreens exclusive, but overseas, places like Robot Kingdom, which is an overseas retailer, they also are a sponsor of Marvelous News. So and Jedi Insider. So that's where I picked this up at. So I got a little bit early, but definitely I think it's going to be a cool figure, and I probably will do a review of this figure in the next few days. So hopefully you'll check that out. Okay, so moving on. So I guess let's get into the Fan Expo. Actually, before we do that, since we're talking Star Wars, so a new Stormtrooper. So might be considered spoilerish, I guess, if you're trying to keep completely away from seeing any kind of new Stormtroopers or stuff for the upcoming Rise of Skywalker movie. But it was revealed at the D23 convention, so it's not like this was a leak or anything. But it's a jet trooper, and it looks similar to other First Order Stormtroopers that we've seen in the past. So this is basically, it's the costume. It's not an action figure. It's on display at the convention. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Unfortunately, today at the Hasbro panel at the Fan Expo, as expected, they did not reveal anything new that we hadn't seen previously at like San Diego, which was very little in its own right. So again, really not going to see any action figure toy reveals for Star Wars until Force Friday in October. A new trailer is expected to drop this weekend from D23 for the new Disney Plus streaming service Mandalorian series. So we saw a little bit of that at the last Celebration convention, but a full-on trailer is expected to drop this weekend for that. So once it does, I'm sure it'll be all over online, but we'll also have it up at JediInsider.com. Now, for Transformers, there really wasn't a whole lot new revealed. In fact, the stuff that was shown at the Fan Expo leaked out a little bit early, I think like yesterday or the day before. But the two big reveals, I think, were the Transformers Generation Select Nightbird figure. So this is actually based on a character that originally appeared in the G1 cartoon. Not officially an Autobot or Decepticon. If I remember the story correctly, somebody built her, and she's like a ninja bot or something. So I think she was built by, I want to say Chip or somebody. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen the episode, but definitely, it's kind of cool that they're doing something like that. And then also they're doing Power Dasher, Zetar, I think is how you pronounce that one. He's got the drill head and everything, and I remember this toy vaguely, but I don't remember a lot of specifics about it. But that one's going to be out in September. Actually, both him and Nightshade will be released in September, and cost $20 each. Okay, now for the Marvel Legend reveals at the Fan Expo. So first of all, a lot of you had been asking about the Grey Hulk, and they are still not officially saying anything. It came out on Amazon briefly, on Amazon Mexico to be specific, briefly a couple days ago, and a few people actually were able to buy it and have gotten it in hand. But they did confirm it's not a Amazon Mexico exclusive. I'm, again, 99% sure this is just going to be a fan channel exclusive, similar to the Iron Man figure that was just revealed today, and similar to the others like the Cowboy Logan and such. So I'm pretty sure all the major e-tailers that carry Marvel Legends, Big Bad Toy Store, and such, along with Amazon, will be carrying the Hulk. But as for when they will actually put it up for availability or even pre-order, that still remains a mystery. I don't have any kind of date for that, but assuming Amazon Mexico already had some in stock, I'm guessing it's going to be pretty soon. Okay, and then the big news from the convention for you Marvel Legend fans, they announced also as an Amazon exclusive. So this is exclusive to Amazon, and not just Amazon Canada. This would be some confusion. Yes, this is a Canadian team in Canada, but these will be available here in the U.S. It's a box set for the entire team of Alpha Flight. Yes, you heard me. The entire team of Alpha Flight were at least like the major players. A little disappointed, no box figure in the set, but pretty much they got all the other main original characters from Alpha Flight. Puck is going to be re-released in this set, and he will have a new head sculpt. So I know some people were struggling to try and get that on the secondary market, and it was going for a pretty large chunk of change. Now you'll be able to get him, and he will have a new head sculpt. And then the new figures for this set are Aurora and North Star, and then Snowbird and Shaman. So definitely, I think this is a pretty cool set. And again, that is an Amazon exclusive, and that set is going to go up for pre-order tomorrow. I don't have an exact time. Could be at midnight tonight. I don't know. But should be going up for pre-order on Amazon. And again, it should be available here in the U.S., not just in Canada. Okay, just a quick update. So while I was filming this, the set, technically Hasbro said it wasn't going to go up for pre-order till tomorrow, but it is up for pre-order now on the Amazon website. The set is going to cost $109.99, and it is going to be released on December 1st. At least that's what they're listing the release date as of right now for the set. So again, it is up for pre-order. I will have a link to it in the video description below. And again, it's going to cost $109.99. That's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about. What are you excited for? Are you glad that we're getting an Alpha Flight box set, or would you have rather they release these figures individually? I'm sure there's people both ways, going on this both ways. I like it. I definitely plan on picking it up. Like I said, the only thing I'm remotely disappointed about is it did not include a box figure. But again, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about today. Do you think a deal is close to being struck between Disney and Sony over Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments section below. And until next time, guys, follow me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. And like this video if you're so inclined. And until next time, I'll catch you later.